We'll try this again. Good evening, and welcome to a very special event, graduation from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I'm Dr. Wayne Weber. I'm Dean of the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture. And on behalf of everyone here, welcome to tonight's ceremony. Would you please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the National Anthem, led today by Madison Grumman. Today you become part of another special family, that being the UW-Platteville alumni. This is the 202nd Commencement ceremony at UW-Platteville, where more than 57,000 graduates have earned their diplomas. Congratulations to all of our candidates gathered here today. Tonight, we'll salute graduates from the School of Business and School of Graduate Studies. Tomorrow, we'll salute the other graduates from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, the College of Liberal Arts and Education, and the College of Engineering, Math, and Science. In all, we have 1,054 undergraduate and 128 graduate candidates in the 4 ceremonies. As for tonight's ceremony, we'll hear words of encouragement and congratulations from our student speaker, principal speaker, and our chancellor. We'll then recognize some special people and finally present the candidates for graduation. Each commencement, a student speaker is chosen to represent the graduating seniors. This year's speaker is Amanda Roberts. Amanda is a native of Barneveld, Wisconsin, and has combined academic and internship experiences into a successful collegiate journey here at UW-Platteville. She is graduating with a business administration degree with an emphasis in human resource management. During her time at UW-Platteville, she has earned a spot on the Dean's List and the School of Business's recognition of academic achievement honors. In addition to her academic achievements, Amanda worked at Electronic Theater Controls as a human resources intern in Middleton, where she assisted HR generalists. She is also the president of the Society for Human Resource Management, UW-Platteville chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Amanda Roberts.
Fix my cap. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of our guests here today. From parents, friends, family, faculty, and staff, and most importantly, our 2019 University of Wisconsin-Platteville business graduates. I want to begin this speech with saying we did it. We have reached another accomplishment that we can put on our resumes in hopes it will land us a job and out of our parents' basements. But I also want to congratulate every one of you because I know what it takes to get to walk across this stage and receive your diploma. Yes, the diploma we will be receiving is just a piece of paper, but it comes with many stories, many struggles, and many achievements. This brings me to one of my favorite quotes. You are celebrated in the light for what you do in the dark, by Rachel Hollis. The long hours of studying, the lack of sleep, the countless times we second-guessed ourselves on a homework assignment or on an exam question, or maybe even our major, was all done in the dark. But the actions we took to overcome those times and our commitment to graduating here today is all celebrated in the light. Yes, the horrific group projects and impossible accounting homework may have led us to happy hour at the pub, 2-for-1s on Tuesday nights, or Long Islands at the Annex to cool off and de-stress. But because of our dedication and what was done behind the scenes is why we have achieved our goal of graduating college. And what you continue to do behind the scenes, we're just gonna take that off. Thank you. Is what is going to bring you to your success in the future you choose to build. Which leads me to my next point of do what sets your soul on fire. Business gets a bad rap of being boring, and I want all of you to change that. Find your purpose. Find what makes you want to wake up in the morning, what makes you strive to be the best you can be, and the change that you want to make on the world. Take the opportunities in life that keep you excited, motivated, on your toes, and looking for more. A well-known author, Rachel Hollis, has proven that doing what sets your soul on fire can lead you down the road to success. Rachel Hollis is the founder and CCO of the multi-million-dollar Hollis company that she sought out to create when she moved out of her parents' home at only 17 years old. Now at 36, she is one of the most sought-out motivational speakers in the world, the New York Times best-selling author of Girl Wash Your Face, and the entrepreneur that proves no one gets to tell you how big you can dream. She proved many wrong with her perseverance, and she is now a decorated businesswoman that motivates young adults, including me, that we need to use our degrees to make a change in others' lives, but to also make a change in our own. Don't let what you have learned and experienced here on campus keep you inside a box. Take the job, coach the team, enjoy the hobby, attend the conference. Do the things that set your soul on fire. Leading to my last point of try new things and say yes more than you say no. And I'm not talking about saying yes to things that are not good for you or could leave you with a pounding headache the next morning. I'm saying do things for you. I know all of us, including me, have said no to something only because we were too afraid to fail. I know, failing is scary and gives you that awful feeling in your gut. But each person in this room has failed at something during their lives, and we are all okay. Saying yes may lead to failure, but saying yes can also lead to bigger things. I don't want any one of you to miss out on an opportunity that may change your life for the better only because you were too afraid to fail. Trust yourself, take a leap, and always say yes more than you say no. Congrats, class of 2019. We finally did it.
Thank you, Amanda. Today's principal speaker is Jim Ryan. After earning a degree in agribusiness and business administration from UW-Platteville in 1977, Jim has spent more than 40 years working in a business I think we can all identify with, the beer industry. He's the Senior Vice President of Corporate Affairs for Constellation Brands Beer Division in Chicago, Illinois. Jim's responsibilities include management of strategy for all federal, state, and local government trade, along with industry affairs and initiatives. Jim represents the company's interests with several major industry trade associations, including Beer Institute, Washington, D.C., Border Trade Alliance, and National Beer Wholesalers. He works with elected officials across the country and directs the company's corporate social responsibility program. He received the inaugural Marvin Sands Heritage Award for demonstrating excellence in business knowledge, inspiring leadership, and philanthropy. Jim also sits on the board of directors for the Chicago-based Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. As a student, he was a member of Delta Sigma fraternity, serving as the president. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Jim Ryan.
Good evening. I hope that I can share something in addition to what Amanda shared already. It took me 40 years to know what she's done, what she has, the advice she has given everyone this evening. But I want to say good evening, Chancellor Shields, Dean Weber, esteemed faculty, administration, distinguished guests, parents and family members, and our honorees, the graduating class of 2019. I am honored to be with you today, especially since I am a proud graduate of this university. I have many fond memories from my time here in Platteville. And I would like to start by saying to the graduates, please give yourself a round of applause for what you have accomplished. Now, if I could ask a favor, if you have someone here in Williams Fieldhouse today that helped you to get to this day, parents, grandparents, spouse, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, friends, professors, would you please stand and give them a heartfelt acknowledgement? You did not get here by yourself. This university and my professors had a great influence on my life after my family and my faith. But also, my social life here at the university played a direct role in my career and the profession I chose. I will tell you that one evening, while hanging out with my fraternity brothers on 2nd Street at a bar called The Factory, which is now known as Players Nightclub, and that you call in a historic district, I met two well-dressed individuals who had just bought a round of beers, and I asked them, hey, what do you guys do for a living? Their response, we sell beer and have fun doing it. I thought, what career could be better than that? So I took my education and my networking that I just experienced, and a year later, I was in the beer business, a career that now spans more than 40 years. The last 31 with Corona. And the gentleman that I met in the bar that evening is the man that hired me in my first job in the business. This university gave me a great education. The learning experience, how to learn, how to think, the social experience, and lifelong friendships that have been the foundation for a successful and fulfilling life, both personally and professionally. With the time I have this evening, I would like to share a few life learning experiences. These are 4 adages that have fueled my own personal life and my professional career. And I hope they're helpful or at least interesting as you prepare to embark on the next phase of your lives. So let's jump right into the first Number one, never stop learning and always push yourself to go beyond your comfort zone. I majored in agriculture, but my degree took me to the beer business. Your degree may tell you that you are a teacher, a brand marketer, a first responder, economist, data scientist, farmer, biologist. But don't let your degree or your occupation at the time define you or limit what you do. You can always do more, contribute more, learn more if you want to. And don't let the world scare you. Take risks. This is part of learning. You must be exposed to things that make you uncomfortable. New territory, new technology, new ways of thinking. Keep an open mind and dive in. Don't be afraid to be a disruptor. Be different. And when you get to that point in your life, when you have power and influence, don't flaunt it. In fact, many of the most powerful are the most humble. Power and influence is the ability to get a job done and lies in knowing where to turn for help and support to successfully accomplish your mission. Achieving the position and influence to impact other people's lives also means that you have successfully gone past your comfort zone and into the unknown. Everyone should get comfortable with the uncomfortable. It is a skill that will serve you for the rest of your life, whether working or at home. The sooner you accept that graduating college means you've only just begun learning, the sooner you will be able to create the experiences that fuel impact and influence. Number two, you have to learn and earn your way up. There are no entitlements, no shortcuts to success, to happiness, or to fulfilling your dreams. You must do it the right way. It takes time, hard work, and commitment. A couple years ago, I was at LaGuardia Airport in New York City. There was a flight delay, and I was waiting at the gate until my flight came back on the board. And this well-dressed individual came up to the gate. He approached the counter and started making demands on the agent. He said, "You must get me on this flight and do it now." And she said, "There's nothing I can do, sir." She said, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?" And this gate agent got on the intercom and said, "Attention, there is an individual at gate number 9 who does not know who he is. I am sure if you could help him, he would be most appreciative." True story. You cannot demand respect. You cannot buy it, you earn it. And you earn it every single day. You're not entitled to special attention just because you think you're a big deal, even if you really are a big deal by most people's standards. You aren't entitled to a promotion. When your boss tells you that you still aren't where you need to be to reach the next level, listen to them. Master the skills you need. No shortcuts. You aren't entitled to a global transfer to the city of your dreams just because you work at a multinational company. You have to put in your time, pay your dues, and earn that relocation. No shortcuts. Not to sound dramatic, but not a single one of us are promised tomorrow. This is life. So do what you need to do to earn others' respect. Your success, earn your happiness every single day, and be humble doing it. Whether working in a small border town in South Texas, walking the halls of Congress in our nation's capital, or dealing with government officials in Beijing, China. My experience: be good to people and they will be good to you. And remember that most of the times, the happiest people are the ones who put their energy toward making others happy too. Which brings me to my third point. Give back. We all have a responsibility to make this world a better place. Better for the next generation and for those to follow. Do you know what real happiness is? If you want to be happy for a day, go shopping, play golf. If you want to be happy for a week, take a vacation. If you want to be happy for a month, you buy a new car, you buy a new truck. But if you want to be happy for a lifetime, find a cause you are passionate about it and support it like no other. There's a phrase that has always stuck with me that says, the world is full of takers and givers. Takers have a great time, while givers have a great life. For the past few years, I hope that you have taken your share from the university, taken knowledge, taken opportunities, experiences, and friendships. I hope you've had a great time. Now it's time to have a great life. Use the knowledge that you have taken to give back and to make the world a better place. Make a difference in your communities and in the lives of others. People may forget what you say, but those you help will never forget how you made them feel. And always remember, there is nothing stronger than the heart of a volunteer. The last thing that I will leave you with, the three most important words to know and to follow. I hear you. We must become better listeners, both in our professional and our personal lives. In today's world, many people are more concerned with what's happening to strangers on the internet than what's happening in the lives of people around them. Listen, really, really listen. Stop looking at your phone. Ground yourself in the reality that surrounds you every single day. Maybe it's people less fortunate, those that have fallen upon hard times. What are they telling you? Are you really listening? Let them know you hear them, and then act. Do something, stand for something. Social justice, the environment. Find a cause that really matters to you. Learn about it, care about it, and what can you do to make a difference? Whether you are a steward of our natural resources, a defender of fair treatment of all human beings, a hunger warrior addressing food insecurity, an advocate for diversity and inclusion, or you name it. You are all well prepared and have the energy, optimism, ideas, and vision to address important issues and make a difference, as long as you are listening. I thank you for listening to me this evening. I hope in some small way I've helped you appreciate the power that your knowledge and your experiences here at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville have given you. I know that this is a momentous and life-changing occasion for each of you and your families. I wish you all the very best as you leave school to start your next chapter. I hope your journeys are filled with opportunity, powered by knowledge, by passion, and by compassion. There will be peaks, valleys, and no doubt some failures along the way. But you are resilient and smart with a great support network around you. Use these experiences to fuel your growth, fulfill your dreams, and change the world. May you learn, earn, give, and listen for the rest of your life. I will leave you with an Irish saying, may you live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, and never forget your time here at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Forever pioneers, thank you and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. I now ask that Dan Smith, President of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, come forward to present the Alumni Lifetime Memberships.
Thank you, Dean Weber. By graduating here today, you are now part of a special group, UW-Platteville alumni. I now ask all UW-Platteville alumni to stand and be recognized. I, along with the alumni here today, would officially like to welcome you, the class of 2019, as UW-Platteville alumni. Thank you. The UW-Platteville Alumni Association annually recognizes outstanding graduates with the Honorary Lifetime Pioneer Award by awarding them lifetime membership into the Alumni Association. This award is based on a variety of criteria, including campus activities and leadership, community involvement, professional development and employment, academic excellence, and the probability of future involvement in the Alumni Association. I now ask the following graduate to stand and be recognized as the College of Bilsa's Alumni Association Lifetime Pioneer, Brandy Foes. I now will ask for the following graduate to stand and be recognized as School of Graduate Studies Alumni Association Lifetime Membership Recipient, Neil Folta. Congratulations to Brandy and Neil. Finally, I'd like to congratulate one more graduate. My brother graduates here tonight with degrees in accounting and business administration with a finance emphasis. Congrats, Andrew. And thank you to our parents and grandparents for pushing us to succeed at UW-Platteville.
Thank you, Dan. Dennis J. Shields has been the Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville since 2010. And during that time, he led the university through tremendous growth in students, programs, and facilities. Most recently, he piloted an impressive effort to gain legislative and gubernatorial approval to build a $55 million state-of-the-art engineering facility on campus, as well as a $23.7 million renovation project for Babel Hall. These two projects, plus the $15.3 million Williams Fieldhouse expansion, will give UW-Platteville more than $93 million in upcoming growth and improvements that will transform this campus. An Iowa native, Chancellor Shields earned his undergraduate degree in business administration from Graceland College in 1977, and his Juris Doctor from the University of Iowa College of Law in 1982. Immediately prior to becoming Chancellor at UW-Platteville, he served as Acting Vice President of Student Affairs at the City College of New York, City University of New York. He has held administrative positions at the Phoenix School of Law, Duke University School of Law, the University of Michigan Law School, and the University of Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Chancellor Dennis J. Shields.
A couple of things before I launch into my remarks. While Dean Weber is doing an outstanding job serving as the Master of Ceremonies, Vice Chancellor and Provost Joanne Wilson wishes she could be here, but for the next couple of days she has to be at home. This is a person who's, I think, approaching 34 years of service here, And I want the graduates to know she takes no greater joy than to watch you walk across the stage. And she's extraordinarily disappointed that she's not able to be here with you tonight. Also, before I launch into my remarks, I'm reminded that there are a lot of different ways to say pretty much the same thing. So, our student speaker and our distinguished speaker have probably already covered some of these subjects. I'm going to put a little different spin on it. So with that, I'm going to say good evening. All right, good evening. Okay, want to make sure you're out there. It is an extraordinary pleasure and honor for me to be here to send these seniors off from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. They've earned it, and I offer my heartfelt congratulations to them. To the friends and families here today, to our faculty, and to our staff, thank you for the support and encouragement you provided these students during their time at this university. Your teaching, your support, your assistance, and mainly your belief that they had the potential to grow made a significant contribution to the ability of these graduates to enjoy this achievement today. Graduates, during your college career, you've accomplished great things and are now ready to go out into the world. Well done. You deserve this recognition. Now I'm going to give you some more advice. Try not to prattle on too long. It'll be very similar to what you've already heard. As you go out into the world, keep learning. Sound familiar? When you leave here, continue to learn new things and to build your skills just like you did at this university. I am confident that if you follow this advice, you will be able to make a positive impact on the world at large. Now I know during the course of your lives, your work worlds will evolve and change. And as a pioneer, you will be able to thrive in this environment if you're committed to acquiring new knowledge and insight as you go. And there is no doubt, no matter where you go from here, that you will encounter people whose life experiences are completely different from your own. Your willingness to learn and be open to new cultures and ideas will be essential to your ability to thrive in the diverse world that awaits you. Now I know we are all products of our environments, of the communities where we were raised and the schools we have attended. And it is also true that we can be limited by these environments because we grow accustomed to thinking about things a certain way in conjunction with the people around us who have all had similar life experiences and who hold similar beliefs. And so, there are things that we don't know because we haven't been exposed to them. Remember, today we live in a global environment, even close to home. In the past several years in my roles as Chancellor, I have visited more than 100 businesses in Southwest Wisconsin, and nearly all of them are doing business globally. They either acquire raw materials and services from global suppliers, or they sell their products around the world. Additionally, we now live together locally with friends, neighbors, co-workers who have varied backgrounds that are different from our own. However, as a society, we have become very polarized and so caught up in the concept of winning that we often are unable to listen to each other, and therefore sometimes we struggle to find common ground with people we do not know. Dr. David Bornstein, founder of the Solutions Journalism Network, which focuses on reporting about responses to social problems, recently argued in the New York Times that the most important thing is to be able to hear and acknowledge each other's stories. And we can do that without agreeing on exactly what happened or, and this is key, agreeing on whose fault or responsibility it is. Brene Brown, in her Netflix special on courage and vulnerability, talks about how good results come out of a willingness to have difficult conversations. Brown thinks that we need to stop talking about each other and to start talking to each other, something that many of us may find hard to do at some point in time or another. But if we make a habit to talk to each other, we can learn more about each other. We can communicate better. We can ask better questions, listen more effectively, and have productive conversations and find solutions that work for everyone. Now, I know tonight, especially tonight for you college graduates, you might think you've probably learned everything you need to know now that you're graduating from college. But today, I'm asking you to commit to learning, especially when your strongly held views are called into question. I'm asking that you welcome the opportunity to learn new things and be willing to listen to new perspectives. Sometimes you will end up changing your mind. Sometimes you won't. And it will probably require you occasionally to have uncomfortable conversations. Conversations that may get worse before they get better. But they will get better and enable you to contribute to the creation of solutions that will make a positive difference. Now, I know this is true from my own personal perspective. Like many of you, I grew up in a rural area. It happened to be in Iowa instead of Wisconsin. From age 7 to 11, I lived in a town of about 1,500 people, and that was in the mid-1960s, during the height of the Civil Rights Movement, in a time of great turmoil. Now, I was a foster kid, and I lived with the only black family in the county. I was fortunate to attend good schools with fine teachers, but I was different from my peers because I was African American. My foster father, Dr. Robert Carney, was from Ohio, and his wife from Connecticut. Dr. and Mrs. Carney attended college, and he attended medical school in the segregated South in the mid-1950s. While I lived with the family, we would travel every summer to their homes in Ohio and New York. On those trips, I was introduced to their college and medical school classmates along the way. And I've reflected back on this, and I realized the journeys were learning experiences for me. The people I met and the experiences I had exposed me to an African American community of high achievement. What I learned impacted me so much that I made it a point to name my 2 oldest sons after black scientists, George Washington Carver and Percy LaVaughn Julian. Further, because the doctor and his wife had experienced segregation, they observed and engaged the civil rights movement in a much more personal way than most of the other folks that lived in our town. As a result of these experiences, even at a young age, I was aware that people had different views, perspectives, and experiences. But I also knew that the values that were important to my Iowa friends and family were the same kind of values held by people in other parts of the country. And I knew that it was possible to learn about the experiences of others without thinking less of myself or the place I was from or the people who lived there. I am eternally grateful for my grade school experience in Iowa, for my foster family, and for the families that lived in my town. Now, I'm sure that if you follow even a little bit of my advice to keep learning, you will be able to adapt to new circumstances, interact with a broad range of people, and maintain confidence in the idea that you can always find a way to succeed. I want to be clear about something. I am not asking you to compromise your values or to change your opinions about what you think is important. But I am asking that you be open to the perspectives of others and to create opportunities for consensus. You're pioneers, and therefore you have the capacity to have a positive impact on the communities that you choose to live in. In closing, I ask what I ask of every graduating class: please engage your communities. I mean that literally. Serve on the school board or the city council. Volunteer at a nonprofit or a church. Coach a youth sports program or become a mentor. In other words, do things to make life better for those around you. And in so doing, you will achieve 2 things. You will promote the well-being of your communities and provide yourself with the opportunity to learn about others. As the pioneers who have come before you, you will have a powerful impact in the world. Your alma mater has great confidence in you. And know that when you walk out of these doors today, you have the power to make every day a great day to be a pioneer. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor. You may wonder what the different colored stoles and cords are around many of our graduates. Our international students wear white flag stoles featuring the United States flag and the flags of their home countries. UW-Platteville students who have studied abroad wear stoles featuring the flags of the countries where they studied. Clubs, organizations, and honor societies have also bestowed different color stoles and pins on their graduates, representing additional extracurricular activities and high-impact practice learning. I call special attention to those wearing gold honor cords. These gold cords are worn by students who have received academic honors. Students with honors are also designated with asterisks in the commencement program. We'll recognize these honor students now. Each year, the colleges recognize our valedictorians, students with a high grade point average as well as outstanding accomplishments. For the School of Business, we ask the 2019 valedictorian, Emily Jo Simon, to stand. Next, will the individuals who are graduating magna cum laude please rise? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages above a 3.5. Now, will the students earning the highest honors and are graduating summa cum laude please stand? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages between 3.75 and 4.0. Please help me in congratulating these honor students again. Each faculty member has a different style of gown and accessories, depending on his or her field and level of education. For a PhD, the hood is large, colorful, and has a silk patch and a velvet patch. The silk patch represents the colors of the institution that gave the degree, and the velvet tells you what kind of degree it was. The doctoral gown has a velvet strip that extends down the front, as well as 3 velvet stripes across the sleeves. For the master's degree, the hood is the same length as the doctor's hood, but does not fully expose the lining, and the velvet edge is not as wide. Faculty and staff wear the color of the institution that granted the highest degree that they've been awarded. Please join me in recognizing our faculty. And now, all the individuals who are candidates for bachelor's degrees, please stand. Chancellor Shields, as Dean of the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, and as directed by the university faculty, I certify that the individuals standing before you are candidates for the Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, and upon completion of the prescribed curricula, are entitled to receive their degrees from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I therefore recommend that these candidates be granted the appropriate diplomas for the curricula completed.
Upon this certification by the Dean of the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin system, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree that you have earned, together with all the rights and privileges attending thereto.
And now, undergraduates, please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left on your mortarboard as you are now a UW-Platteville graduate. Congratulations. Please be seated as we begin the awarding of the individual degrees. We know that this is an exciting time, but I ask that everyone show respect for the graduates and for those seated near you. All here are anxious to hear the name of their own graduate, so please refrain from excessive celebration or using artificial noisemakers. Les Hollingsworth, the director of the School of Business, and Assistant Professor Marcia Har-Bailey will join us to recognize the graduates. Candidates, please come forward.
Nicholas W. Anton. Satara Ardestani. Emily J. Bartleson. Cole L. Beecher. Claire E. Binsfeld. Hannah M. Boland. Robert S. Bonner, Jr. Kenneth John Bordis. Jacob A. Boreen. Emma Kathleen Bowman. Kyle Joseph Birch. Cheyenne K. Burmeister. Joseph P. Bazinski. Seth H. Calloway. Chris R. Coder. Sarah Elizabeth Colucci. Cameron J. Corwin. Margaret Lily Crosswhite. Dana Marie Doms. Aaron Michael Davis. Jenna Ann Dressler. Robert J. Duex. Everett D. Ellingson. Alyssa Lynn Ingerman. Nathan Allen Frenzel. Samantha Ariel Garcia. Edward J. Golden. Dakota Darren Gratz. Nicholas Ryan Hott II. Tanner Max Hepner. Ashley E. Herbst. David Hook. Jenna M. Hoppenjohn. Matthew G. Hoftelin. Brannigan Nicole Hutchison. Timothy M. Jansen. Bokyung Jung. Matthew James Jobjan. Daniel Larry Johnson. Carissa A. Johnson. Mark Andrew Johnson. Nathan J. Jones. Bradley S. Kirchner. Haley C. Kettering. Mitchell Lewis Kiefer. Nicholas Andrew Kokotis. Angela M. Lizer. Nathan Charles Limbix. Brandon Long. Kyla M. Lorenzen. Logan R. Mackey. Lexis Ann McCumber. Megan Marie Malone. Nicholas Dirk McVeigh. Mariah Catherine Mellenberger. Daniel Merck. Caleb T. Miles. Emily Michelle Morrissey. Ryan Matthew Mosley. Jared T. Newcomb. Kelsey Elise Nolan. David Ortiz. Drew H. Pavlat. Jackson B. Pellet III. Sasha H. Polich. Nicholas Dean Powell. Bradley Lee Prier. Benjamin John Pulvermacher. Zachary James Rappel. Cassidy Jane Riley. Claire K. Ricky. Allie Deanne Ring. Brandy L. Robbins. Kristen K. Rogers. Rachel N. Ross. Samantha P. Roth. Donald Jonathan Radzewski. Colton William Scamardo. Robert Charles Schulte. Andrew David Smith. Matthew J. Stott. Emily Simon. Owen Robert Scahill. Joseph Paul Scora. Bethany Rose Slotz. Shanoa Q. Stewart. Emily Ann Tepper. Nicholas Perry Thomas. Mallory K. Thompson. Kyle John Urban. Brandy A. Foes. Garrett Ryder Wallace. Carter A. Warfield. Gunnar R. Winger. Elizabeth Margaret Wernemont. Brian M. Westrom. Walker J. Weigel. Alex R. Wilfong. Chance N. Zhang. Julie Elizabeth Zeller. Amanda Lee Roberts.
On behalf of the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, and the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, congratulations. I now ask my colleague, Dr. Craig Wilson, Dean of the Division of Professional Studies, to come forward.
Congratulations to our undergraduates, their families, and their friends. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science and Master of Science in Education please stand? Chancellor Shields, as the Dean of the Division of Professional Studies, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science and Master of Science in Education.
Upon this certification by the Dean of the Division of Professional Studies, and with authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree that you have earned, together with all the rights and privileges attending thereto.
And now, master's degree students, master's degree candidates, please begin coming forward to receive your hoods.
Kwame Che Amoa. Tunlin Ong. Chigosium Augusta Babs Ishola. Caitlin Borowski. Jennifer L. Burish. Helene Renee Burkhart. Leslie DeLonga. Michael Anthony DeRosa. Demba Yusufa Diba. Taylor Jerome Dibble. Deborah Ann Dilworth. Rachel M. Evett. Nadine Law Gaju Kenye. Jonathan Gorley. Mike Gorman. Lamar Griffin. Ryan Scott Hake. Don G. Hudgens. Sarah Rose Key. James Todd Kittle. Watsa Valerie Clue Kutoglo. Richard T. Quapple, Jr. Tony Lamont Lambert. Elise Linda Cook. Andrea Jennifer McKinney. Bridget Lynn Moore. Sally J. Moore. Nisha Numblat. Erin L. Nedland. Alex Wyatt Ness. Robert Adoy. Henry Aligbo, Jr. Eric Raymond Rotz. Michael Radke. Isai Reyes. Ginger M. Ryback. Ryan Schneider. Stephen Sofa. Kelly Louise Spratt Sarzinski. Kiera Cottrell Stewart. Brian Wand. Feijun Wang. Andrew James Warwick. Marissa Christine Wildeck. Meng Shishao. Xi Yan. Eric Zander.
On behalf of the Division of Professional Studies, congratulations to our graduate students. Please be seated. Well, you're already seated.
Putting together this ceremony takes considerable work, much of it behind the scenes. So thank you to the following: the Commencement Committee, led by Ian Dreger; Commencement Marshal, Dr. Susan Hanson, Interim Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs; Dr. Marcia Har-Bailey, who read the names; student ambassadors, who served as ushers; Symphony Band for the music; Media Technology Services, and the Division of University Relations. For all those just mentioned who helped with the production of today's ceremony, please rise and be recognized. It is a distinct honor to recognize this next group. Sitting in front of the stage is a group who has taught, advised, mentored, and so much more the graduating class. The incredible faculty and staff of UW-Platteville. Would the faculty and staff please stand and be honored? Finally, none of this would have been possible without this last group, who has helped our graduates throughout their collegiate careers, and indeed, their entire lives. Would the families and friends of the May 2019 graduates please stand and be recognized? And now, everyone please stand and turn to page 52 of your commencement program for the alma mater. Led again by Madison Grumman.
Alma mater, grand and glorious, we shall ever be victorious. Loyal are we to you, dear Platteville, pioneers there will be. We shall win her honor. Praise be ever on her. Onward, upward to the fore. None shall falter evermore. Alma mater, grand and glorious, wrought by loyalty.
Please be seated. The commencement ceremonies have been recorded and are available for on-demand viewing on the campus website. Please remain seated until the faculty has left the gymnasium. Once the faculty have reached the lobby, I will dismiss the graduates to join their families and friends. The flags representing all the countries from which our students hail are displayed out in the main lobby for pictures, as are the college banners. That concludes our ceremony. Once again, congratulations to the University of Wisconsin-Platteville graduating class of May 2019.